In the distant future, the air is cold. The team are investigating a case of serial murders. They've caught the trail, but it was too late for the latest victim. The body is getting cold because of the surrounding snows, but the investigator team noticed fresh blood all around. The killer may have used teleporting scrolls to flee the scene, a rare commodity and a forbidden item to the Empire. One of the investigators make a remark. We're too late, but look, wherever this maniac goes around killing people, there's always a mark of your name on it. Is this guy trying to blame you, or is there the alternative to this? A rather young but experienced individual leaned down to inspect the mark with their name carving on the body. Lynn. Lynn thought to themselves, is this some kind of calling card to lure them out? If this is trying to frame them as the killer, it wouldn't make sense with all the investigation going on, would it? It feels all too familiar, almost as if Lynn did all this murder themselves. The kind of wound and injuries hint a sense of nostalgia. The targets were mostly young and inexperienced adventurers who got separated from the group. It is eerie, almost as if the killer knows exactly who these poor people were like. If the killer is part of the adventure guild, wouldn't they be caught early on by now? Nevertheless, it's about time. A flying sword and dagger lunged towards one of the investigators, but Lynn ricocheted it with their sword. Whoa, it's definitely the guy that has been killing all these people. That's the dark magic, the specter. A pair of sword and dagger that hunts, a twisted magic using the soul of the dead. In a distant future far away, battle has been set by the goddess of light, with the help of goddess of nature, to have the two geniuses battling on the air. Quite literally. The battle arena is up in the air. Is it a duel? A showdown? Who's the opponent and who will be the victor? The air current may be strong up here in the sky, but the goddess of nature makes sure that it won't be an issue. The stance of battle is silent, as air flowing past their hair, their cloak and robe is not strong enough to upset the position they are in. Long green hair, sharp purple eye, and the basic attire that average adventurer would wear to a dungeon or the wilderness. Quite a contrast against someone who is wearing some kind of holy robe, with an insignia of the Empire's Church, or the Holy Knight and Mage joint force to be precise. Up here in the arena that the Goddess of Light has granted me the blessing, no one will be able to interrupt us. I don't have to hold back. I know who you are, Lynn. The terrible things you have done to people, the saboteur of the Empire, and your involvement with the demons. This invasion of the demons will be no more. I will stop you. Monologuing the one in the holy robe. Lynn simply just sighed, as if they've seen better days, which wouldn't be quite a stretch. Lynn readied their weapon, an odd pair of weapons of choice, a dagger and a spear. The Holy One readied his grimoire and staff, chanting holy spell, offensive holy spell, often used against demons for its effectiveness against them. The light blinds the skies. In the distant past, small and young Lynn was practicing sword fighting with their older brother out in the sun. He spoke calmly to Lynn. See, Lynn, keep training like this. Once you grow up, you'll be able to protect this place we call home. We don't have many people to stand firm for it, but you and I would be the front line. We will be the sword and shield. Lynn nodded. Their family wasn't exactly popular with the local villagers, but nonetheless they're part of it. Worst was that they were exiled from the capital. The reason for it is unknown, though they are trying to fit in and be as useful as they can. Lynn's brother knows his way around sword, so he is in charge of training the children and teens to fend for themselves. Sometime in a hunt in which he did not partake due to his health condition, but the villagers did appreciate the training. One day, Lynn tagged along with the hunters to hunt nearby boar. They're not exactly fast and they yield a lot of meat, perfect for solid meat that lasts for a couple of weeks. Only, when they noticed the light blooming over the horizon, it wasn't the sun, it wasn't the light that protected them from the dark. It was the fire and smoke from the village. The hunters hurried back to the village alongside Lynn. Blood is everywhere. The hunters are gathering their hunting tool to fight back. In desperation, one of the hunters threw Lynn a bow, tried to keep calm and teach Lynn how to use it. They were fighting tirelessly against these low-ranked monsters. Where's Lynn's family? Mom? Dad? Brother? Just where are you in the village? What about the children and teenagers? No, this isn't a rescue mission. Not yet. You have to control the situation first. Clear out the remaining demons. But how are we supposed to do that with just a few hunters and Lynn? In the distance, there was some moving fire. Looked like the Empire cavalry leading by the guildmaster from the nearby town. They joined in and dropped off mix of adventurers and guards to fight against the demonic spawns. This far into the plain, wasn't the front line against the demonic invasion further away from the village? No matter, it was tedious and bloody fight. Most of the casualty is that of villagers who can't fend for themselves, including the children and teenagers. There are signs of struggles, but it was ultimately futile. As the Empire pushes the demons out of the village, they start setting the building ablaze. Lynn tried to reach their hand out but was grabbed by one of the guards. Talking in an anxious voice, he must be quite a lower rank without much confidence. Listen, kid, when a demonic spawn happens, we burn them. That's the best way to get rid of them. The goddess of light blesses the fire. The village will be cleansed of the unholy spawn. Lynn does not move. Lynn does not blink. The whole village is burned, and the few unfortunates who has been mind corrupted by the demons are slain, or rather, executed by the Empire. Among the fire that is spreading throughout the village, Lynn saw someone so close yet so far, until Lynn slowly passes out.